Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So we're continuing on with the weapons. However, before we can do any more, and we do have some blocks of code to fill out in the weapons script itself. If we just come down to the bottom here, and yes, I know I need to re-tidy up the comments. But before we get on and actually fill these functions out, we need to create another script. So what I'm going to do here is inside the weapons folder, I'm going to make another subfolder. And we're just going to call it ammo pickups. Let's come inside that folder and we'll create a new C# script. And we'll just call this pistol ammo. And we'll open it for editing. So here we are. And let's put our usual comments at the top. And today's date, which is the 29th of the 3rd, 2017. And let's come here and we're going to open brackets, the square type of bracket, and require component, open standard bracket, type of, open standard bracket again, and we want audio source. We'll close brackets twice, then we'll close the square brackets, and let's get that into the comments. Add audio source when attaching script. Okay, with those in place, let's go ahead now and we'll create all the variables. So the first one, and we'll make these all public as we normally do to begin with. Public int underscore pistol ammo, and let's just say pistol ammo box. And let's give this value of, let's say 12. We'll close the line off and into the comments. So we'll say, let's say defines how many bullets are in ammo box. We'll come to the next line, type public audio clip underscore, and let's give this a naming convention of pistol ammo pickup audio. Let's close the line off into the comments, and what we normally put when we add a variable for an audio clip, so we'll say create slot in inspector to assign pistol ammo pickup audio. And then we're going to come here, I'm going to create a line break, and we're going to say public bool underscore player enter range. We'll close the line off into the comments, and we'll just say defines if the player is in range or not. Next line, we want another public bool underscore display ammo collect GUI. Close line off and into the comments. Defines if we display the, let's just say collect GUI. And again, as always, please don't worry if you do not understand any of the variables. We go through how they work when we come to fill out the rest of the script. But with that said, let's continue on. And we're going to create a public float this time. I've left a line break. And let's give this a naming convention of underscore ammo collect size X. Let's give this a value of 100F. We'll close the line off, into the comments, defines ammo collect GUI size on X axis. And in fact, let's just copy that line, save some typing, let's paste it in, and we'll just change what needs to be changed. So we'll change that from X to Y. Let's change the value. We'll try 25F, and here in the comment we just change it to Y as well. So let's just save that there for the moment. So how many bullets are in the ammo box we're picking up? The audio clip for when we do pick up. Is the player close enough to the box to be able to pick the ammo up? Do we need to display the GUI or not? And we'll define some sizes ready for the GUI itself. Let's now come to the void start. And we'll say underscore player enter range equals false. We'll close the line off, into the comments, player in range is false on startup. Now let me just go over this. We could here, where we actually create that bool with that naming convention, we could just put equal false here. But what I'm trying to do in this series is go through different ways, as I've tried to do with all the script, different ways of doing things. So, you know, when you actually come, maybe when you finish the series to create your own game, you may want to change or program a certain way. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to show you all the different ways in which we can program certain features. So in this case, I'm not going to define if it's true or false here. I'm going to do it in the void start. So with that said, let's continue on. Display ammo collect GUI, and again that's going to be equal to false. So let's get that into the comments. Display collect GUI is false on start up, and we'll just save that there. So these are defined here, so we can actually alter them in the inspector when we come to attach the script, just in case we do need to tweak these amounts. Same with how many bullets are in, and of course the audio clip needs to be defined in the variable so we can actually assign it in the inspector. These two, we create them here, we define their value, in this case both false, in the void start. So with that said, let's get on and actually create the framework for this script. So below void update, but before the last close bracket here, let's create, and it can be of type private, this can, and we want IEnumerator, and let's give this a naming convention of destroy, yeah, we'll say pistol ammo box. Let's open and close brackets, we'll open and close again, and we'll come below here. So now we want a void, and again we're going to use the on trigger enter. Notice how they all have capitals here, here and here. We'll open and close brackets, we'll open and close, and then we need to create the on trigger exit. And again, we'll open and close, we'll open and close again. And here, void. And we've done this quite a few times now. On GUI, open and close brackets will open and close again. So in the void on trigger enter, we'll say collider. And let's give this a naming convention. I'll just say AM for ammo. In fact, I'll use the lowercase. And we'll do the same for exit. So collider AM. And let's save that off there. So I think we'll leave it here for this video, because we have quite a bit of code for the void update, and let's go over that in a separate video, and then we can fill out the rest of the script in the following lesson. But I think we'll leave it here for now. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.